Lorde is rolling out promotion for her upcoming album, Virgin, and one of the lead singles is called Man of the Year. And in this music video for Man of the Year, she has her breasts taped down with duct tape, and she is in a room full of dirt, throwing the dirt around, throwing the dirt all over herself because she just doesn't care. She's a free spirit. And I think this is just Lorde continuing her ongoing crash out, and it's getting to the point where even her fans are concerned. It's not landing with them. This was how she described her single. Biking, smoking, this is all in caps, by the way. Biking, smoking, swimming, new strength in my shoulders, feeling something awakening. First taping my chest, so scared to be him. The GQ party, laying back on the white couch with the mic in my hand and letting it happen. Son, there was just son, I don't know. And then she's in this dirt room. Let's show the video.
Okay, here we go.
Doing some interpretive dance, throwing herself on the ground, contorting her body.
Muting this shit. We're not getting copyrighted today. We're probably going to get it for the Johnny Cash song.
And the worst jeans ever.
Really is. All the women of today just took all the jeans that men wore in the 90s and made them theirs.
Like, I feel like just because you're doing this on camera doesn't mean you don't need to be institutionalized.
Like just because somebody's filming it doesn't make it art.
No, it doesn't. Okay. I mean, she might as well eat the dirt. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if she just took a clump of dirt and put it in her mouth.
Let's face it, the worse than the video itself is that, you know, there's some long-winded artistic explanation as to what the core of it means, and you just want to go,
I have that.
And here's the thing. If this was in person, she better not tell me this on a rooftop, because I'm just right off. Like, I would rather...
We're kidding.
Yes, I'm joking. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I went and read the lyrics to Man of the Year, and it's understandably intellectual. One of the verses says, "Now I go about my day riding it like a wave, playing it any way I want. Swish mouthwash, jerk off." That's the lyric. And this is the annotation that Genius has given to that verse. Lorde describes the freedom that comes with rejecting societal expectations of women and living life your own way. She gets to choose what to do and how to do it.
Is anybody telling women how to live their lives now, really?
Literally, no one is telling women not to do anything. That's the problem. That is the main problem we're facing. No one is shaming anyone for doing shameful things. That's the core of society's problems.
Like, it's just not a thing. It's not. Like,
they really feel it, though. I mean, you can't argue with that. They feel so encumbered. They feel so shamed, and like, I mean, I don't know why, but they feel so imprisoned, like, by their own existence.
Who is Lorde in her day-to-day life even running into that's telling her she can't live a certain way?
This is a PSA against birth control, because Lorde has been very open about the fact that she has gone off of birth control, and she had been on it since 15 years old. She's now off of it. She described ovulating for the first time as the craziest drug she has ever taken. Oops. And what you're looking at is a feral woman who is off the deep end from ovulating. I mean, this is not normal. This is not healthy. So this is a PSA, you know, that you never should have been on the pill for a decade in the first place, because if you go off of it, this is the withdrawal symptom. You're in a room full of dirt, screaming about jerking off. And then there's another line at the end. Let's hear it for the Man of the Year. I believe she is referring to herself. And she said, in an interview that the construct of this song began in 2023 when she attended GQ's Man of the Year party. And we talked about this at the time. GQ has a list of, men of the year for whatever accolades they've earned. Mm-hmm. That year, they included women in it. It wasn't just Lorde, but also, I believe, Kim Kardashian.
I remember that.
And several other examples. They just decided that the GQ Man of the Year can be anybody, including a woman.
Well, woman.
Yeah. So
checkmate, incels.
Man of the Year is an ode to GQ honoring Lorde as a Man of the Year. She says, I wrote the song the next day.
Wait.
I wore a hot girl dress to the party and felt so not like myself. The next day we were in the studio and I was like, I want to write a song about how I'm the Man of the Year to me. And she's talking about wearing a hot girl dress. I'm looking at the dress right now. It's not that. Thank you.
I too want to wear my hot girl dress.
Yeah, it was a lot like what Ellen Page, now Elliot Page, said regarding wearing dresses on red carpets to promote movies. She felt so uncomfortable putting on some kind of show of femininity for cameras at such a young age. I suppose that is a valid thing to consider as a formative experience, but
I feel the same way.
Doesn't mean that, like Elliot Page, you need to get a double mastectomy. It doesn't mean that, like Lorde, you need to put duct tape over your boobs and scream about jerking off.
My own personal hell is having to listen to her tell me what the duct tape symbolizes. That is my own private Vietnam.
She's also acting like the worst guy ever, which is what these women tend to do.
What's what they want. They want what they mean by their divine feminine is to be a fuckboy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think she's talking about embodying the divine feminine here, but usually when women say they're going to embody their sexually liberated identity or whatever the hell they're talking about, they mean acting like a fuckboy, acting like a douchebag. And what she did is she went to Addison Rae's Instagram page and commented on one of Addison Rae's posts saying, "It's so yummy seeing someone so in their body."
It's kind of that tweet got it's not showing up anymore for me, but my favorite part about degenerate Hollywood is how, like we talked about with the Jennifer Lopez stuff at the AMAs, they've done so much that there's nowhere else to go. Outside of like just eventually they're just going to show bestiality on camera because they've got nothing left and they've done all of the risque stuff that they can.
Yeah, they're kind of at that point
there's
already.
There's nothing
incest.
Shocking. There's nothing interesting. It's boring. It's repetitive. It's indicative of a coastal elite attitude that has long since lost its luster to much of the world. Or even if you want to take a more cynical approach, you don't have to be a California 10 in Hollywood to be a complete degenerate scumbag anymore. Mm-hmm. You can just join a dating app and be a degenerate scumbag and indulge your every whim. There's nothing glamorous about it.
No.
There's nothing, or okay, let's say glamorous. There's nothing interesting about it in any way, shape, or form.
No.
There's really nothing new under the sun.
Well, the interesting angle that Lorde had when she was first rising to fame as a teenager was like the premise of her single Royals, where she's this working class
struggle
teenager talking about her social status in her hometown and the, class differences between her and her classmates, and that was the whole point. And what do you do when you've made a song saying you're never going to be a royal and then you become a royal and you're at the Met Gala? What's next? Yep. This is what's next.
She should have made a song where she just says, "We are royals."
I'm a royal. Like, that's what I am.
What she should do, put on a regular shirt, remove the duct tape from your titties, and make another song like Tennis Court or Teen. Those songs were fantastic.
I don't think she can.
I think you can do it.
I think if she could, she would.
I think the duct tape, I think the sticky substance on the duct tape is getting into your bloodstream and it's cutting off circulation to your brain. Remove the duct tape, get out of the room covered in dirt, and write a song like those, and everybody will be happier for it.
But this is nothing new for Lorde to be preachy and talk about feminism all the time. Someone pointed out the irony here of her sexualizing Addison Rae when she criticized Selena Gomez years ago for her song Come and Get It because she believed that it was objectifying to women. She said, Lorde criticized Selena Gomez's song Come and Get It for its perceived anti-feminist themes, saying, I'm a feminist, and the theme of her song is, when you're ready, come and get it from me. I'm sick of women being portrayed this way.
She portrayed herself that way.
People will say exactly what they think about a movie or TV show, and that's fine. But as soon as you say it about a song, you're like some zombie in a funny dungeon. She's so insane. I have pretty strong morals and opinions being in pop music, and I can't help but express those, which I think people appreciate.
Wait, so she just realized one day that it was no longer fiscally prudent to be a sex-negative feminist?
I think she did.
Life hits you hard.
Right. Feminism, the next wave of feminism,
Whore feminism.
Yeah. It hits you like a truck.
Yeah.
And,
it wasn't the same thing.
It's funny she was saying that about Selena Gomez when it's like, it's her song.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if Selena Gomez wrote the song, but
it's not like she was like a video girl in the...
It's her song. It's not like she's criticizing Emrata for being in the Blurred Lines music video, which is a song by a man.
Yep.
She didn't have much to say about that, from what I recall.
I mean, come on. Then what you do is you become one of the people in the chat. Like, why do you care? So why do you care so much? Why do you care so much if Selena Gomez asks someone to come get it? Huh?
Come get it. Isn't that like, I don't know, consensual or something?
Sounds like it to me.
Whatever. The fact that was considered sexual, like that was considered, beyond the pale of sexuality in art back in whatever that was, 2013. It just shows how far we've fallen, and Lorde has fallen too. I think that we will need to study Lorde's downfall.
Well, I mean, she should take less. I changed my mind. You know who she could study is Hassan Piker, because he is a very successful communist who makes lots of money and doesn't seem any problem with the messaging. She should just keep making communist propaganda music.
I mean, her songs are all about herself. They're not really about like any larger
It doesn't matter. Lie.
Message.
Just lie. It's Hollywood. They lie anyways.
Yeah.
Who cares? I mean, most of the time when people listen to music, it's to imprint on themselves anyways because they hear something and it resonates with them. Who cares if it's about you?
Okay, here's what I really think. I think Lorde, her brain is fried because she has admitted at this point that she has taken psychedelic drugs and probably to the point where she just cannot think anymore. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't understand what she's saying or doing and how it comes off to other people, and she's not capable of logical reasoning anymore.
Okay.
Like, I just think that she's fried her neurons with DMT to the point where her brain is just gone.
Okay.
And that's why she constantly looks like she's looking at a train wreck.
She does in the one photo.
She looks spaced the F out. Like, she is not mentally here.
You know what it is? It's like, have you ever seen that meme? It says, like, has work ever kicked your ass so hard you just drive it home alone with no music? Like, the face you make when you're doing that, where you're like...
That's what Lorde looks like.
That's me when I leave work sometimes, and I don't even, like... Some days just
over.
like...
Yeah. Yeah. No, she really looked more horrified. She looked like she was witnessing a car crash.
Yeah.
Actually.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.